And TNN Trap News Network, we back in this thing, like cracking this thing. Here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledge you're not finna get nobody's college, big dog. Hit me up on Instagram if you're trying to become a part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. Make sure you become a part of this Rich Trapper correspondent team. You want to get some chili? Here's how you do it, man. Hit me up on Instagram. We will be giving out opportunities for y'all to become a part of this Rich Trapper family. We're looking for 3 TNN Trap News Network correspondents. So make sure y'all tap in with that tap in. If you ain't, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in, because we are looking for people to give us news we can use and knowledge that we're not finna get in nobody's college, big dog. So please tap in with that. Tap in with that with everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good newsington, you can usington. Good knowledge, though. You're not finna get nobody's college, though, big dog. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the good subscribe button for everything we got going on, and make sure you tap in with everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. You feel me? We finna slide over here to my man Don't Panic. I'm not sure why. I'm doing something slow right now. Take this off. Why is it not coming up? I'm being slow. Let's take this over here, man. Shout out to my man Don't Panic. For those of y'all who don't remember, Lush was fired from No Jumper. He was fired from No Jumper. Yes, he was. He was fired from No Jumper. And when he was fired from No Jumper, he had a lot of spicy things to say about his once upon a time boss, but now back current boss, ADAM22. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, Lush was fired because he was on a binge and he was off the Yistel. And, you know, that's what he does because he's a Yankee. He's a Yankee who's off the Yistel. He's a Yistel Yankee. You know what I mean? He can't keep the glass pen 15 out of his mouth. Now, you can see here one of the rare occasions where he has taken the time to get himself together. You see he's gained a little bit of weight. He's got himself together, not looking so dirty, not looking so dusty, not looking so poorly put together. But that all fell apart when he got his job back at No Jumper, because we remember seeing him laying in his own excrements of yesterday's lunch and today's breakfast. That all being said, let's kind of take it to this week where he was at the No Jumper building, and you know some Crips came up there at his invitation. You know, throw that out there, and he ends up calling the police on him. In addition to calling the police on him, he calls the police on him and then blames Adam's wife. You know what I'm saying? All mods here. Here's the number to the labor board. I hate this nigga's burnt out. He blames it on Adam's wife. And even deeper than that, he crashes his car into the No Jumper building, running from his plug after a failed Yistel deal gone terribly, terribly wrong. With that being said, we're taking you guys to Don't Panic to give you guys a quick reminder of all the wonderful things that Lush has had to say about ADAM22 after he got removed from his position at No Jumper. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Yeah, your other allegations got addressed. What about your allegations about Big Pump?
Now, for those of you guys who don't know, there's a situation between ADAM22 and Lil Pump where they were once friends, now turned enemies. I'll kind of let you do your own research on this, or we can let Lush talk to you all about it. I wonder what tomorrow or Monday's episode of No Jumper is going to be like when Adam finds out that this is how Lush was talking about him and these clips have resurfaced. This is a good conversation topic for No Jumper, no? I think so. Let's talk about it.
What about Big Pump? We don't even call him Lil Pump. Well, he was Lil Pump when you knew him, when he was 16 years old and you were filming him getting head. Remember when you filmed Lil Pump getting head, Adam? Remember?
Whoa. Now, Lush is making some wild allegations. Here at TNN Trap News Network, we're not here to confirm nor deny those allegations. You know, Adam has spoken about it many times. There's never been any actual proof that these things have happened. Of course, him and Lil Pump have had a back and forth. I'll let Adam tell you more about that at Adam's, you know, his pleasure and his leisure. That's not my place to speak on. But what I want to speak about, specifically staying on topic, is how can Lush say these things about Adam and then go back to working for Adam if this is how you felt about this man? Interesting.
Remember when Lil Pump called you out recently for sleeping with underage girls? What about that? How come that hasn't been addressed? I'm actually respected for what I've done in hip hop culture. I'm not just some fucking lame suburban BMX dick rider.
Whoa. Why would Lush ever make such disrespectful, derogatory remarks about his now glaze master, ADAM22? Whoa. Lush. Seems like there are other things you should be worried about in life outside of maybe running your car through the No Jumper building as you run from your Yistel Connect. How about you worry about your choice of moral compass? Because were you lying then or are you lying now? See, these are your feelings because you're mad, you're upset, you know what I mean? You're mad at Adam. So you say these things, and then you guys get back cool, and then you go back over there? Well, are these things null and void? And if they are, why would you tell such salacious lies about ADAM22? Somebody who gave you a chance when you were nothing but a lonely battle rapper licking Yistel Yes off the IRC floor of the Los Angeles County Jail, the Inmate Reception Center, for those of you guys who don't know what that is, the intake. Why would you go against ADAM22 like this? Why would you ever even make these comments? Will you give us a public apology? As loud as your disrespect is, will the apology be just loud, or are you standing on business? It's interesting. Let's find out.
Like you, who never gave a fuck about the community, never gave a fuck about the culture, and don't even listen to rap music. Suck my dick. Adam16, you filming fucking Lil Pump getting head like a fucking weirdo, fetishizing youth culture. I turn my L's into a W. That's what Lush World stands for. I turn my L's into a W. And you're a BMX cocksucker. Fucking loser. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You ain't shit. You'll never be shit compared to me. Never. I know the truth. I know what you're doing. I know you're trying to fucking manipulate people, these chess pieces, put them in position to try to fucking cut me down. Suck my dick, loser. Have a good holiday with Lena. Fuck both. Man, fuck you, Adam.
And then he just disrespected Adam's wife. That poor woman has nothing to do with this situation. I mean, absolutely nothing at all to do with the situation. Why would you take a shot at his wife? That's just trashy and tacky.
Man, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I will never work for you again.
I will never work for you again. Boy, this did not age well at all.
Let's keep it a stack.
Boy, that didn't age well at all. Interesting. I wonder what Adam's going to have to say about that. Will they talk about it next week on No Jumper? Find out more information here at TNN Trap News Network. We'll keep you updated as these stories and more continue to develop. Make sure you sign off. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. Free Avenue Angel so he's free. We go.